Hi guys, welcome to the next episode of our Northwich Podcast. And today I'm here with the lovely Caroline Gowing from Pink Spaghetti. So, Caroline, for people who don't know you, tell me a bit about you and where we're sat today.
Okay,
please.
So my name's Caroline Gowing and we're sat in my home in Hodge Lane in Hertford.
In lovely Hertford.
Yeah, lovely Hertford, on a very sunny day.
Lovely day, lovely kitchen.
Thank you very much. Extended a few times.
Yeah, it's nice, it's nice.
Thank you.
So, are you a Hertford girl originally?
No, Cornish born and bred, but born in Penzance and then spent my childhood in Cornwall, moved up to the home counties, living in Windsor and various different places for sort of early adult career, which was really good for career until I had children.
Yeah.
And then we had a baby, Charlotte, and suddenly parents in Cornwall. My husband's parents were up here, so we wanted to live nearer one of those.
Yeah,
and, looked all around this area and settled on Hertford.
On Hertford, okay. Just before we move on, do Cornish people have cream or jam on top of
we do
on
it
a scone?
the correct way, jam, and then cream.
I would always go jam and cream.
Yeah, that's the correct way.
Because I always think, how do you...
It's just wrong. I believe it's different types of cream, but there's just
Yeah,
a correct
because you can't
and a
spread...
non-correct. No, it's just wrong.
So, what brought you to Hertford then? Because I believe your husband Pete isn't from Hertford.
No, he was from Stockport area, where his family still are. To be that far felt just not quite right for us. I wanted to be able to get very easily down south. So motorway network was really good. We wanted to look at schools. I had a 9-month-old baby, and we wanted a nice feel to the area. Not to be too isolated. And I spent days travelling around and looking at all sorts of different areas, but Hertford just had everything. It had everything, and it's been the right move. It's been 19 years now.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So Charlotte's
19.
Okay.
I've got Imogen now that's 16.
Okay. And where did they go to school? Locally?
So locally, Hertford Primary and then Hertford High. So everything within walking distance, which is also really important for us. And they've got the freedom of now getting to places that they need to on their own.
Great.
To be able to walk all their life to these different places has been really good.
It's fab.
Yeah.
Charlotte's now at university, is she?
She's at university. She's actually in Chester, so not that far away, but she is living there, so gets the full university feel.
Great.
Pop back with washing if she needs to.
Yes, I'm sure she does.
Occasionally. And Imogen is at Sir John Dean's, just started in the last week.
Okay. Before we came on air, we were talking about kids, weren't we, and how time flies. I'm sure you blink and they were 6 years old.
Unbelievable. Yeah. You do have to look back and just think, where did that time go? And now I see people on the school run and just think, I used to love that chatting time, walking along. So it just does go. So
if you've got little kids, it's hard work sometimes, but you've got to make the most of it.
It's hard work, but it just goes. It just goes. But it brings new pleasures. They're great fun, great company.
Yeah, as you get older.
It's lovely to see them. Yeah. It's lovely. Just different.
Got all that to come.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
So, obviously, we all live locally around the Northwich area. Yeah. What sort of things, if you were having sort of free time at the weekend, what are your sort of favourite things to do around Hertford and Northwich?
So for us, a lot of walking. We walk and we eat out. So if you combine the two, it's fantastic. Yeah. I love walking just on my own with listening to Audible on my AirPods, what have you. And the fact that from here we can get to woodland, we can get to rivers, we can get to canals, is just amazing. And then to go out at the weekend and go a little bit further afield and do some good circular walks is amazing.
Okay, fab. Yeah. Do you have a dog? No, so it's just you and Pete?
Yeah, we travel.
Maybe Imogen. Does Imogen come? Or?
Not so much these days. They used to, not so much these days. But no, I think Pete would get a dog. Okay. But just as we're starting to get that freedom as the kids are older, we do enjoy travelling. Yeah. And that would be a bit of a tie.
They tie you down, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you're going out to eat then at weekends or during the week around Hertford, Northwich or further afield, any favourite places that you go?
I guess for us, the Goshawk is a favourite.
In Molesworth?
Which is also great because it's on a little train line.
To Chester?
Yeah. So we don't have to drive. No. We also love Three Greyhounds as well.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alistock.
So enjoy that.
Yeah, good choices. Yeah. I was saying to a client yesterday that we are really spoilt around here, aren't we?
Very much so.
Within 20 minutes drive, less than that, you've got a lot of good eating establishments, haven't you?
So. And usually with a really good walk nearby.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. Plus, of course, Hertford itself. The Heart's very good, isn't it?
Yeah, with the Heart. I was at the Heart a couple of days ago. Obviously, Chime has been going for a number of years now.
Yeah. Hertford Hall's been revamped. That's good.
Hall,
it's better than it was, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely it is, yeah.
Have you been to the Coachman to eat?
I haven't for a number of years, but I hear good things.
Yeah, I hear good things.
Yes, it's on a list.
It's got a new menu and new owners, I think.
Yeah, it's on a list.
Cool. Okay, so at the start I introduced you as Caroline Gowing from Pink Spaghetti. Mm-hmm. What is Pink Spaghetti?
So Pink Spaghetti PA Services. So we're a team of virtual assistants, and we support a huge variety of small business owners and small businesses, typically micro businesses, so 1 and 2 man bands, where they've started a business, usually because they're really entrepreneurial and really good at what they do.
Yeah.
And they get too busy because they're good at what they do.
Yeah.
And then they don't have enough time to do all their administration, social media, marketing.
Yeah.
And so our team step in, work with that business owner and support them.
So you're an outsourced PA?
We're outsourced, yeah.
And what sort of range of services do you provide? And is it quite a long list of...
It's huge.
Okay.
So from even if you look at the basic administration for a small business, depending on the small business, that can be very varied.
Yeah.
We would write blogs, we would do reels on Instagram, we would look at bookkeeping administration, data entry. We might buy gifts for a business so that they get out what they need to at Christmas.
Right, okay.
One of the weirdest jobs we've ever been asked to do is be a witness at a wedding.
No
so
way.
It can be really varied.
Wow.
And everything in between. So it's great. Variety is wonderful, and we work with some great businesses.
And was that your background then?
No.
Administration.
So I'm from an IT and retail background.
Right.
So did a lot of travelling, a lot of training, but a lot of processes.
Right. Okay.
And working with lots of different businesses, much bigger businesses. And my business partner Vicky, she was a PA. She worked for what was then Alliance and Leicester, so she had that background.
Right.
But we were both incredibly organised.
Yeah.
So we were always the ones that sorted the nights out, the holidays.
Yeah. Okay.
So we were known for that.
So okay, that's interesting. And then you just saw a gap in the market, did you?
Saw a gap in the market for very small businesses and homeowners at that time. We do less homeowners now because really the small business.
Sorry, what do you mean when you say homeowners?
So people at home have busy lives, don't have time to find a cleaner, search for a holiday,
buy presents for people.
Buy presents for people. So we used to do a lot of that, but it's really gone over to the small business because that's where the repetitive work is.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so more continuity of clients.
Absolutely.
Okay, interesting. Yeah. So I suppose touching on that then, before we came on air, we were talking about the importance of social media, weren't we, and putting your face out there.
Absolutely.
And you teach a lot of your franchisees and clients that. So have you got any tips for people then who are running a small business?
Yeah, I think first I've got to say outsource, haven't I? Outsource. You've got to outsource. Where we work with these brilliant business owners, then the business owner has more time to do what they're great at. And so therefore their business expands. So we tend to work with people who aren't used to outsourcing, quite worried about it, think they can only do what they do, and then find it costs less, it's easier, and their business expands.
Yeah, breath of fresh air. They must feel.
Yeah, it's amazing. It is like something, a weight's been lifted.
Yeah.
They often procrastinate things they know would be good, but they don't really know how to do them.
No.
And we probably do them all the time for people, so it's much quicker than a business owner doing it.
Yeah.
So I've got to say outsource.
Yeah. Okay.
And then as we were talking, you've got to do social media. Get yourself out there.
Yeah.
It feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But it's well worth it, and get people to see the face behind the business.
Yeah.
It's so important.
It is important. I always say to people that it doesn't matter how you look or sound, because that is how you look and how you sound.
We're our worst judges,
critic,
really.
We are, and people want real.
They do.
They want genuine. They don't want a polished.
No.
They want to see the real you, and that's definitely the best way to be on social media.
Definitely.
It gets you more well known and trusted and stuff, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Okay, so 2 good tips there, which are outsource and get your face on social media.
Totally.
And there's a guy called Gary Vaynerchuk in the States who does a lot on social media, and he talks about how it doesn't actually have to be video.
No.
So if you're good at the written word,
yes,
write blogs.
Absolutely.
If you're fine with your voice but not your face, then you can do a podcast.
We were talking yesterday to a group of our franchisees and saying exactly that. Use your voice.
Yeah.
Do something on Instagram where you bring an audible track in, and then use the captions so that subtitles come up. It doesn't need to be your face in front of it.
No.
And LinkedIn articles to show your expertise.
Yeah,
you can still get your voice across, just in a different way.
In a different way.
Yeah.
And everyone's got an iPhone in their pocket, so you can do all of this whenever you want, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And if you don't know how to, then you can record something, voice message it over to your PA.
Yeah, that's right, and type it out, yeah. Okay, so you have grown your business by franchise, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been franchised for 12 years now.
Okay, and how many franchisees?
Just over 50.
Right, incredible.
Yeah.
Across the country.
Across the country, yeah. We've got England, Wales, Northern Ireland and Scotland.
And you're looking to grow that further, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
So you sort of want to grow.
Yeah, we've just taken, in fact, this week, we've taken 2 more on, and we're just now looking for people to join in January.
Okay. Yeah. And how do you market that?
So a lot of it is website, a lot of it is people finding us because they want to start something similar, find us and think that looks good and see that we've got a franchise. We do a lot of social media marketing. Actually, in a month's time, we're going down to the PA show in London, which is a first for us, trying to create a new pool of people who probably don't even know that they can run their own business or what a franchise is. So we're going to go and try and sell there.
Okay.
Exciting.
Is it exciting?
It is exciting. It is exciting. Yeah, we're growing consistently. We're not affected by recession or cost of living crisis. So we're COVID was good for us because we're already virtual and we already used Zoom.
Right. Okay.
So it's exciting. We hope to just continue to grow steadily. We've got a great network of people, of lovely, helpful people.
Okay. So speaking about that, I was just going to come on to that. So we discussed before we came on, and I know you work with a couple of local people.
Yeah,
so
we're very lucky. We've got so many wonderful local businesses and people. So I know you already know Catherine Sandland, who helps our franchisees when they come to our offices and train, helping them get their message across in networking, which they're obviously often quite nervous about. And then Ashley Costello also works and talks about the resilience in being a business owner, because life can be very up and down, good days and bad days, can't it?
Absolutely.
She comes and works a lot with them, and actually she offers support if they need it in their ongoing journey. We part fund some sessions with her if they're in if they're at a time of mental health need or the struggles that go on with families. So we've got some great people around. We did a podcast with Ashley the other week. I'm not sure it's gone out yet because it was the recording messed up. And it was so interesting. And the last half didn't flipping record. Because her journey with the resilient kid is absolutely fascinating. The advice she's got to give people is incredible. And some of the golden nuggets at the end didn't record, so I need to go back and see her to redo it. But they're great, those ladies. Amazing. They're amazing. Cool. Okay, well, unless you've got anything else you wanted to discuss, that was a good little episode. Excellent. Yeah, you too. And we'll get it out across social media and you can share it and see if we can help promote Pink Spaghetti as well. Amazing. Thanks nice very to meet much. You. And you. Thanks. Bye.